It's your boy Hype bringing you another weekly Nightfall strike on the Animal Instincts gaming channel, and Taniks is back around. And guess what, Taniks? You going down, buddy. So let's see what we got going in this time around. As usual, we have epic, highly shielded, and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. We also have Nightfall. If you die, you're done. If all players die, your fire team is returned to orbit. This week's damage of choice is none other than Arc Burn. Arc damage from any source is greatly increased. We also have Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapons. And last but not least, Brawler. Guardian melee damage is greatly increased. I'm going to be heading in there with my level 34 Titan. Going to be using the Defender with my bubble. Going in with my 365 Fatebringer. Also going to be heading in there with the LDR. And last but not least, I'm going to be going in with the Valedictorian. And why not? Now, if you don't have these exact weapons, just use the best ones that you got. Patience of Time works really well too. I know a lot of people probably have that sniper, so if you have that, use it. Might even work a little bit better than the LDR for this particular strike this time around, being that you just got a lot more rounds. So right here in the beginning, don't even worry about these damn shriekers, just run on right through and hop downstairs. Now right here you're going to have a wizard that's down low. That's the one that I take out first. After you take your wizard out, there's going to be two knights all the way to the back, and right there, that would have been nice if that was a collateral, but it wasn't. After you take out the two knights, there's going to be a couple of cursed thrall. No problem. You should have no problem making it through there whatsoever. Now I'm just going to speed this part up right here. Don't worry about it. These enemies, they're fighting it out with each other. You just sneak right on through the back door and go right past them. Now, right here, if you see these little things right to the left corner of the screen there, you want to use them for cover, strafe in and out, left to right. When you're getting hit, use them as you see me doing here, and just snipe all the enemies, man. Really easy. This strike, remember the first time playing it, I was like, wow, this one's a little difficult, but after you start to know the pattern and know the spots and know, it's really not, man. It only took about, I don't know, 14 minutes to do, which isn't bad for a solo run. So you're just going to stand back here, snipe out all these enemies. You're going to start to get a spawn in the middle there, which you just seen, and the Fatebringer just wipes out the whole horde of them. One shot. But as I said, some of you may not have the Fatebringer, so just use whatever you got. Anything that's powerful that does arc damage, you should not have a problem with this strike. Now, whatsoever. Now, you're just going to want to take out all the enemies until Taniks comes. Now, sometimes there may be one enemy left over, so just be ready for if Taniks pops out. He may end up popping out before you expect it, so just be prepared for him. And that's what I'm doing. I'm dropping a synth right there, getting ready for Taniks. Take out these two final enemies over here to the left. And then just ADS, waiting for Taniks to spawn in. As soon as he does, just going to snipe him in the head. Now, if he's landing some shots on you, you're getting damaged, back up and use that same spot that we were talking about earlier for cover. And right there, hit him in the head. He'll flinch, shoot him until you see immune, which I just did right there, and then he's going to retreat, hop up the little elevator, and he's going to be gone. Now, right here, man, I was going to speed this up, but I got to let this play out. Don't do what I do. Just do a little hop. Don't glide up there, because, look, I jump up, and I have no idea where I'm at, and, yup. Good thing I'm not in the darkness there, but your boy Hype died. Oh man, but I didn't have any of the bounties for completing the strike without dying or anything like that, so I really didn't give a damn. I was still on my way to take Taniks out. Point to the ledge, let it know, you know, damn you. Now right here is kind of the next little main area where you're going to have your enemy encounter. Now this spot right up here, you can hop up here if you want, or you can just stay back at that doorway, but once you step forward and activate it. Now if you're going to hop up here with any other character other than the Titan got some hops, so you can jump right up. You're going to have to hop up on, there's like some computer screens or something down there, that's what they look like. Anyway, you hop up on top of them, and then from there you can hop all the way up to the top. But if you hop up here, it's a nice spot. You got a good vantage point on all the enemies. You can just simply step back and take a little cover, and it's pretty simple, man. You can just take out the whole room from this point. I think it's a little bit faster and easier than staying back at that doorway, but really, the doorway you should have no problem with, neither if you want to stay back there. It's just, I like doing things a little bit differently sometimes. So you're going to want to take out all the enemies from here. Taniks is still down below me. And once I get most of these enemies cleared out, you don't want to be ADS focused on him. The other ones are the ones that you really got to worry about anyway with the arc damage. Some of those arc snipers will really do some damage to you, especially if you're wounded up. They could take you down in one shot. But it's basically the same thing as before. You're going to want to shoot Taniks as many times as you can until he says immune, and then it's just target practice on all the rest of the enemies. So I'm just going to speed things up here a little bit, try and get to the next portion of the strike a little bit quicker for you guys. Also, there's another little cheese spot for that damn wolf spider tank, whatever we want to. Now this part was crazy. Look at all the drag over here. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Look at them. I don't know what they were doing. They weren't messing with me, so I wasn't going to mess with them. I just kept it moving. Now right when you get to this spot, head to this tunnel and shoot a rocket or two down there. Clear out the bulk of the enemies, because that's where you're going to want to head for this next spot. After you clear out that tunnel, there's going to be 2 drag in the middle. Kill them, then head on back. Now don't kill none of these vandal back here. Come right to the spot, slap the bubble down, and you're going to want to hop up onto this balcony. Now I have Blessings of Light on, so I can take a little bit more damage. Now if you're any character can get up there, but if you're a hunter, you're going to want to crouch down and go invis in the tunnel, then come out and hop on that little ledge, on that little wall right in front of where I set that bubble down while you're invisible, and then from there hop up. But make sure you go invisible into the tunnel. If you're a warlock, you got self-res, man. Just go for it. Just get out there and hop up. They may take you down, they may not. Now once you're up here, that's when you're going to want to take out the vandal. If you kill them before that, then the tank will already be there, and it's going to make things a little bit more chaotic than it has to be if you want to try this. From up here, there's a little door. If you press the back button, bring out your ghost, the door will open, and then you can go in and take cover. Now don't get greedy with your shots out there, because you can get hit. I usually just shoot a clip, then head back in, reload from inside. Right here, I'll put 2 clips into his neck or his brain, whatever you want to call that. I'll reload another clip. There was still time to get more into him, but I knew that the snipers are going to spawn in to the left of me, so that's it. 2 clips, come back, and now it's time to take these snipers down. This spot is just way easier than having to deal with all the explosive skanks and everything else on the other side of the map. So this is the way I prefer, and probably will always play this out unless Bungie decides to change it, which, as we know, they always trying to change stuff. Years later, they're changing weapons that have been the same since day one. I don't get it. Right here, I'm going to drop a special synth. So make sure you come in here with a couple of special synths. I think I used a total of 2 to get me through this. I mean, you could always use the icebreaker, but then you got to sit and wait for the bolts to regen and everything else like that. So, got the tank going down again. He's going to get back up, not enough to finish him off. So I got to take one more leg out, and that tank will be down for the count. And then it's going to be time for Mr. Taniks. So there we go. Come on, tank. One more shot. Oh, it's done. Alright, so after that, most of the enemies that were there are going to despawn. Then a couple more are going to come running in. You got a couple skanks coming through the doorway along with a couple of dreg. Just going to speed it up because I'm going to clear them out and then grab some ammo. Figured I'd punch one of these drag. Why not? We got the brawler. So right here, you're going to want to just step in about a quarter way to that tunnel and then back up. Don't go in too far because that damn scorch cannon. You don't want to get scorched. And it's the same thing there. Shoot them until you see a immune. And if you do enough damage to them, you won't have to deal with no more enemies through this tunnel. You can just run right on through and get the taniks. Now coming up here, we got a comment from last week's solo run, and it's from Taryn. Great vid as always, my man. Use your vid to get through mine. I just got the patience and time. Thanks, Taryn. I really appreciate it, man, and I'm glad that the video helped you out, and that's why we do these things. Now, right here, I slapped my bubble down, and I switched to weapons of light. If you get enough shots in, you can finish them off right here, but I was getting nervous. He was hitting me up a little bit. We were trading off. I wasn't feeling confident about that. So you're going to want to head over to the left here, head up this ramp, and from here, a couple more shots, and Taniks, see ya, buddy. Here, I don't know why, but they still let a ton of enemies spawn in. I just stand there and shoot them all in the head with the Fate Bringer. But let's get to the roll, man. You stuck it out this far. Why not a few more seconds to see what I get? Boom! It's another exotic, man. I am on the exotic train right now. Till I just jinxed myself by saying that. But I already had this one, so at the end of the day, it's just an exotic shard. But I'm going to bring it up and show you guys the abilities and upgrades on it and stuff like that. And that's going to about wrap it up for me in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit that like button. And for a chance to be featured in next week's solo run, all you got to do is leave a comment on this one. There it is, the Glass House. And if you haven't, be sure to subscribe to Animal Instincts Gaming. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, Animals, it's your boy Hype. We out.